Well, hello there guys, it's MGH here doing my first FIFA 13 video on the full game. Obviously I've done a few videos on the demo, but this is the early release. I have got the season ticket, and therefore I have got it today at 6 PM on a Saturday, 6 whole days before the actual release in my area, in England or in Europe, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be a long video. Just so you know, I hope you guys can stick with me throughout the whole video. I'm going to go through quite a few different things and actually start my career mode with Arsenal as well. And I don't know, none of this is scripted. I'm just going to play FIFA 13 and see what we think. So first thing I want to really do is go into the EASFC catalogue. I want to see what you can buy. Here's the catalogue. We've got 200 items available. Right, redeem your football club credits here for items to enhance your FIFA experience. Ooh, sounds interesting. So you can browse through the things and then you can buy them using coins. So we've got shooting boosts, so it looks as if you can boost certain stats, which is pretty cool. Extra squad slots, an extra match in the seasons. I presume that's like if you're just about to be relegated, you can buy yourself an extra match just to get those 3 points that you might need. Ball skills boost, there's so many different boosts here. Okay, so they're based on what level you are. So these right here are level 47 plus, so I can't use those. Scout Future Star. This costs 3,750. I've only got 2,500 coins. It scrolled down too far. Get a boost on scouting by helping you identify a future star. Why are you scrolling so fast? Not letting me go into it, the bastards. So we've taken a look at the catalogue. That looks pretty awesome. We've got profiles, customized FIFA, game modes, skill games, online modes. We have... There was no head-to-head in there, but I'm guessing that's just an Ultimate Team now. Obviously, this is what I'll be doing, the career mode. We have seasons there, so that's head-to-head, I'm guessing, and then obviously we've got Ultimate Team. But who gives a shit? This is my channel, and we know what we want to do here, and that is start a new career mode. So, guys, after all of the waiting, here we are. It's time to start a career, and we are going to do one with Arsenal. So, player career is when you make a player and you progress as that player. So, for example, I think AA9 Skills is doing one of these where he's created a virtual pro and you sign for a club, blah, blah, blah. But we want to do manager mode. We want to be managing my career. So, as a manager, your role is to pick the best team possible, the team, the tactics. For each match, build a great squad of players and keep them all happy if that's possible. So, we're going to go for manage career. And there you go. Look, it knows I want to do Arsenal. You see that? And look who we've got. Cazorla. Holy shit, it's exciting. I'm definitely going to be doing Arsenal. No hesitation there. Right, match difficulty we want on world class. Half length, they've still only got 4 minutes. I really do wish they put it down to 3 minutes. That'd be pretty cool. Financial strictness, we've got a much more... I don't know. There seems to be less options here. I'll go with lenient to start off with, seeing it's the first one we're doing. Currency we want in sterling, obviously, because I'm in England. Squads used, we want default. We want download latest, really, don't we? Just in case there's any updates. Players AI, no. European competition in first season. So use this option to enable European competition in the first season of career. Hell yeah, we want to do that. Champions Cup. So we press square to fill in the gaps there. And we've got a pretty easy group there. I can see that. Hanover, Genoa and Roda JC. That is not too bad, but you can redo it. Who have we got this time? Where am I? There I am. Valencia, Lille and Copenhagen. We'll do one more. See if we can get lucky. I want Barcelona in the same group. It didn't even do anything, did it? Oh, we'll go with that. We've got Valencia, Lille and Copenhagen. It'll be an interesting time. We will... Can you actually move them yourself? You can. Alright, I'm going to take out Valencia and put in Salzburg. Oh, you can't have that. Oh, well it's because of the same nations thing, isn't it? We'll just go ahead with that, that's fine. Any more options down here? Nope. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's advance. Squads have been reset to the defaults. That's because there is no update. We want to go for... Matt MGH. Matt MGH. There we go. So I'm England, shirt and tie. No, we want to go for just... I want to go... okay, we'll go shirt and tie. Suit colour. Honestly, little things like these. We'll go with a grey one. Skin tone light. What else is there? Just fair, medium, olive, brown. dark brown, and black. We'll just go with light, I guess. Body type, really fat, should we go? Don't think we can. We'll just go with regular. Who cares what the manager looks like, honestly. Right, here we go. MGH set to take Arsenal by storm. That's one way of putting it. I got 10 XP and 5 coins there, which is pretty cool. And instantly, the loading seems like it's a lot shorter in this game, which is obviously a bonus. It's one thing I don't like about FIFA 12, or didn't like about FIFA 12, was the loading. Oh, God. And the menus were super laggy and slow. But anyway, this video is not going to be about me slagging off FIFA 12, because it was a good game. It was. In the end of everything, despite all the frustrations, it was a good game. So this can only be better. And from playing the demo, which I've got to say, I played quite a lot, I really enjoyed it. I'm just hoping that they have, kind of adjusted some things, that I didn't really like. You guys can go back to my review of the demo or first impressions if you really want to know all the details that I spoke about. But looks like the loading's almost done. Did I speak too soon about the loading being quick? I think I have. Right, here we go. Create a new career. Yes, I want to save, and we want to call it Arsenal. Career. I've got a keyboard. Let's use that. Arsenal. There we go. I didn't spell that wrong, did I? No, good. Arsenal. Oh, I did. Did I? No, I didn't. I thought I spelled it wrong for a second. I would have cried. I've got OCD like that. Right, save complete. Let's get into the main menus and play around with some of the players I've got. Here we go. Right, so the menus, top left, yeah, we've still got the same stuff as that. Breaking news. Press L3 on the news about a player, blah, blah, blah. And you've got the stats panel on the right still. So nothing has really changed. It looks like the same as FIFA 12. Obviously, it's just been polished up to look like, FIFA 13. International management. I can't go on it. No! No! That sucks balls. Right. First thing I want to do is see my budget. Select either of these options to buy. Yeah, I don't need all of these tips. I know how to use career mode. Unless I'm in international management, obviously I'll read the tips then. But right now, they just have to do this every year. Budget allocation. Let's have a look. So at the moment, we're split 73 to 27. I've got 19 million and 130,000 on wage. So that seems about right. And I'm happy with that. What else we got here? Shortlist. What's this? There's none in your shortlist. Wow, so you can just go shortlist straight away. Now that is neat. So what they mean by that is, when you go in to buy players and you press triangle on certain players that you're interested in, that normally just lists them, and then you've got to actually search for your shortlisted players, but now it's just there. And that is very neat. Right, let's go straight into the squad. Now this bit is going to take some time, guys. So just stick with it. I hope you guys enjoy this part of the career mode, because obviously at the start it's not about buying players so much, it's about getting your squad ready. So formations wise, oh, it saved all my formations from the other game. That's really cool. Can you delete them though? That's my question. I don't know if you can delete them. But anyway, we're going to go down. I want to use the false 9 formation at the start. I found that it was really, really good on the demo. I also like the 4-2-3-1, this one here. But I'm going to stick with the false 9 for now, because Podolski in that CF position is absolutely outstanding. So the squad, we've got Szczesny in goal. He's now an 80. He was 79 in the demo. Sanya's 83. Koscielny's gone up to 81. That's good to see. Vermaelen 82 and Gibbs 76. I'm so disappointed that Gibbs is 76. I really think he should go up a bit more, but maybe he will. And he's injury prone as well, which sucks. We want Diaby kind of in the middle there. Mikel Arteta, I love Arteta, but to me, I kind of want to have Wilshere. So I think Arteta's going to have to come off for Wilshere. For now, anyway. The menu seems to be a bit laggy. That's not so good, but maybe that'll settle down. I don't know. But Wilshere is obviously going to be a very high potential player. He's very young. I think he's 20 at the moment. Of course, he's injury prone, which is to be expected. But I'm definitely looking to see him get to around the 86 mark if it's going to be realistic. Walcott on the right. Giroud, I'm still not sure about Giroud. I don't know what to say about him. Podolski, I'm going to keep up front. Obviously, I want to put him in that CF position. I think he's just outstanding there. Giroud, I'm afraid, is going to have to come off, and I'm going to put on Javinha, I think. What's Oxlade's stamina like? 74. He's gone up to a 76, which is pretty nice. But I think I'm going to stick with Javinha like I was in the demo. And some people are going to think this is mad, but I'm actually going to put Mertesacker on. I think he's very, very good. Well, he was in the demo. Maybe I should stick with Koscielny for a bit. We'll go with Koscielny for a little bit and see how that gets on. Fabianski I've got in goal. Manoni is only 70 on this. We've got Martinez as well. I love how there's more faces as well in this game. But the thing with Manoni is, you know, he's not that good. 71 reflexes compared to Fabianski's 84. So that's the stat you really want to look for when you're putting keepers on. So I definitely want to keep Fabianski there. Andre Santos, decent player. I'll keep him there. And Mertesacker as well. Giroud we'll keep on the bench. And we'll keep Oxlade on the bench as well. Oh, it's a little bit laggy. I'm not gonna lie. And Rosicky, I'm just not sure about him either. He's a bit too old for me. I'm going to put Ramsey on. Is there anyone that I've missed? Frimpong's gone up by 1 as well. That's interesting. We've got Arshavin, 81 still. Jenkinson is now 65. He's gone up 1 as well. It's nice to see that they have updated them a little bit. Is there anyone else that I need to think about? Coquelin I might use at some point. Yanaris seems to be a very, very decent player. Really quick for a central defensive midfielder. So definitely someone in the future that I want to use. I might loan him out. He's only 19. And definitely a player that I will use in the future. Actually, what I want to say before we get going on this career mode is this is not just about being like a winning... Well, actually, that's not the way I want to say it. It's not going to be all about winning competitions. It's just making a good team, you know, and using the youth. That's something I didn't do in FIFA 12 very much, is use youth from my original team. I always brought in youth. So I want to use some of the players that I've got on the list and win competitions with them. So this is my starting lineup. I pretty much think it's pretty amazing, let's be honest. Cazorla, I wish he was in the red shirt. Come on, EA. But he's got very nice stats. He's going to be absolutely insane, isn't he? 85 short passing. That is just nice. 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. He can play everywhere on that pitch. 27. He's in his prime. Definitely going to be my outstanding player. I think DRB, I really think he should be rated about 78-ish. But again, he's definitely going to be my central midfielder for now in that defensive area. And I'm sure he'll do me proud. Even though he's injury prone like many players on the Arsenal team, I guess it's just the way it is. I'm happy with the bench as well. Arteta and Ramsey. And then Oxlade and Giroud. Other than that, I think we're good to go. I'm going to loan out a few of my young players. So we're going to do that straight away, actually. Let's go back now. Actually, before we do that, we'll do custom tactics. It's something I wanted to do on the demo, but it didn't allow you. I'm not going to adjust it too much because I like the way Arsenal play. I'm just going to move that up to 40. Passing-wise, I'm going to make them... I'll probably keep them the way it is, actually. Just normal amount of shots. Positioning freeform. Yeah, we'll go freeform. I like that. Defense, I want it to be a bit more... No, I'll keep it around 60. Aggression as well. My OCD is killing me right now. I have to be all even. Width is normal until... Yeah, that's good. Defensive line cover. I like that. We want to... Oh, did it not save it? Oh, I didn't really do much to it, did I? We'll exit out saving. At least we can do that in the future. I think I'm happy with it for the moment. Let's quickly do player roles as well. So Captain Vermaelen, obviously. Penalties, we'll have to use Podolski. Free kick, Cazorla. Long free kick, I think we'll go with... We'll go for Cazorla. He's a short player. You don't want him in the box getting headers and things like that. We'll have him take it. And he can do the corners as well. And that seems to be good. So I think we've sorted out the team in the sense of like who plays where and who's doing what. And we've got the mighty Vermaelen as captain. Right, now I want to go to transfers and I want to sell players, but not actually sell them. Just send them out on loan. So Park is out on loan. Bender's out on loan. Afobe, Miachi. Galinda, I've never heard of him. That's terrible coming from an Arsenal fan, but I honestly haven't heard of him. And also Roberts as well. Miachi is obviously someone I want to get back. Pacey guy. Hopefully when he's a bit older in this game, his stamina will shoot up because it's a little bit low. But anyway, let's scroll over to age and press square. And make all the young players go to the top. Right, so Oxlade-Chamberlain, I'm going to keep him in the squad for the season. I was talking about loaning him out, but I don't think so anymore. Players like Yanaris, I think I'm going to loan out. So let's go ahead and we want to go for add list for season loan. I do like him. I do. I think it's good. So he is now listed, I believe. Did it work? I don't know if it even worked. I think it's gone back to, let's have a look, Yanaris, for loan season. Yep, that's worked. The other player I fancied doing that was, I will find him, Conquilin, that's it. Another CDM. We will send him out for a season loan as well. Is it going to switch? Yeah, look, it's gone back. Oh no, it's worked that time, is it? Yeah, it has, good. Anyone else that I want to send out on loan? I think we're good for now. Maybe Shamak. You know, Santi Cazorla is on 100,000 a week. I know it's probably not 100% accurate, but it wouldn't surprise me if he is on that much, actually. Who else? Squillaci, or whatever his freaking name is. I'm just going to sell him. We will release from contract. Wow, you can actually just do that. Add to transfer list. We don't want him. He's happy, apparently. I doubt that in real life. And our oldest player is Rositsky. Oh, Ashavin. I'll keep these two for now because I'll use them in swaps. So if I want to bring in a player. And notice in the bottom right how I'm not connected to EAS FC. That is not looking good for me. But anyway, I think we're good to go. We're going to check the calendar really quick. So we've still got our 3 friendlies, which is nice. Good to warm up the team and see how they get on. And then the first game is against Sunderland on August the 18th. And we have all the way up to the 31st, like in the last game. And like in real life, to make certain transactions before the end of the time we have. And then we've already got the Champions Cup, because you are able to submit your team straight away at the start. But I'm sure this season's going to be good fun. It's going to be absolutely great to play against a new AI. That's what I'm most looking forward to. So let's advance here and see if we can get any offers or success with Squillaci and sending out all my young players. Right, we've got a bunch of emails here. The league objectives. So they are looking forward to seeing how my leadership and determination can get the best out of the players. They want us to qualify the Champions Cup, so that's stay in top 4. And if I can do that objective, that I will satisfy their criteria. So that is nice to know. Domestic Cup. We'd love a cup run, so we'd be delighted if you could win the cup. So that's like the FA Cup or the League Cup. Important transfer market information. The transfer market is now open. So I'm just trying to read it and talk at the same time. It's a little bit difficult. Match rescheduled. Why are they all rescheduled? Oh, these are all further away, so it's not too bothered. I'm not too bothered about that. Champions Cup is reached the semi-final. So they want me to get to the semi-finals. That's, I would say in real life, maybe a little bit too much, but in the game, why not? I'm sure we can get somewhere there, which would be pretty awesome. Linares seeks to grasp loan chance. That's so cool. Don't get that in FIFA 12. Veteran Squillaci listed. Yeah, of course he is. Let's advance again. And then I think what we'll do actually is look at getting in another midfielder possibly. I want to bring in Gundogan. That'd be pretty awesome if I'm honest. But let's keep advancing now and finish up all the loaning and things like that. So this has just popped up. It says Manchester City hoping to sign Hamsik in the coming days. So not only is it giving me information about my team, it's actually telling me what other teams want to, what players they're all looking at. So my rivalry teams, I know what their tactics are. They want to bring in Hamsik. Chelsea confirmed Gomez talks. Wow, Gomez on his way to Chelsea apparently. That's pretty awesome though, I've got to say, but will that get annoying? I don't know. Right, looks like we've got some transfer offers. So we have received transfer offers for the following players: Conquilin, Chesney and Bakary Sagna. Let's take a look at these. So this looks pretty cool. So this is for Conquilin. Conquilin is among our finest players in his role. Really? And has recently signed a long-term contract with us. There's a chance they'll accept if we ask for a sum between 3 and 3.6. So this is a season loan. If you look at the top left, it's from Swansea City. The transfer type is a season loan and the future fee is not set. I'm happy with that. I don't need him right now. Definitely someone I might use in the future though, so I'll accept that. They can take him for the year. What do I do to... press R2 to go to the next page. So this is a purchase offer for Sir Chesney, or it doesn't matter how you pronounce his name, Chesney, whatever. They're offering 10.5 million. His value is 9. His form is okay and his morale is happy. I'm quite happy about that. I don't want to sell him though. That's a decent offer. I'm not going to lie. 10.5 for him is a good offer, but Sir Chesney is my number 1 keeper, so we're going to reject the offer. Next one. Bakary Sagna, 7 million. You serious, blood? No chance there. So how do you... We want to accept offer. But why is it not letting me confirm it? Okay, I don't know what was going on about, accepting and rejecting offers there. I don't know if I've actually done it or not, but Either way, we'll soon find out. I've now got another email from Danny Foster, International Management. So I just wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best as the new manager of Arsenal. Thanks, Danny. That's nice of you. He's my agent. He says, my job will now be to keep an eye out for potential opportunities to coach a national team in addition to your club duties. So that's something new they've put into the new career mode. As you start to make a name for yourself in the coming months, different national football associations will be looking for managers. So it's important that you perform well in order to attract interest. Looking ahead, keep in mind that your league and club prestige is a key factor in determining what national teams will consider you for the job. So what they mean by that is if you want someone like England to be interested in you, you need to be doing very well. Otherwise, if you're performing badly, you're going to get other offers from national teams that really aren't, as big. I guess that's what he's trying to say. We've got another transfer offer here for Yanaris. You can also find the details in your folder along with some comments from me. That's pretty awesome. So we're back to here again. I don't know if it's a glitch in this. Look, because these are still here. I can't do anything. Oh, hang on a sec. So I want to accept that, and then you click on submit offer. I was an absolute retard before. That's part of getting used to it. So this is a season loan. He can go. Coquelin can go. Then you sign it. That's a nice signature. It looks nothing like mine, but there you go. A season loan for Yanaris. We will accept that as well. Good luck, mate. I hope you enjoy your year away from the club. But make sure you come back better than you were now, because that is the whole point of this. So yeah, we'll accept that offer there. Sign that one as well. And they still want, well, this is the same offer, but they're asking to buy Sanya for 7 million. It's an absolute joke. I wouldn't sell him anyway, even for 10, or maybe even more than 10. I don't think I would. So we're going to reject that and submit that. And there we go. That is an absolutely awesome new feature. And now players have been loaned, so I've now got 10,000 more in my wage budget, because obviously he was being paid 10,000 and he was being paid 2,000. So 2 players that I've loaned out, and I'm saving myself a bit of cash. So now, oh, hang on, Manchester City undecided between Ozil and Schneider. Wow, that is so cool. I hope they don't buy either, because they're my rivals. But now that we've made a bit of extra funds, I'm actually going to go ahead and look at some players to buy. And I think we can search for names now. We could before, couldn't we? I'm not sure. No. Let's go for... hang on a second. Transfer status. There it is. So we want to go for free agents first. Let's just take a look. It would save me a lot of money, but obviously I've got a nice amount, and I shouldn't be worried about spending a lot of it. Unlike Arsenal in real life, let's just say that. Or already, though, I can see these players just aren't good enough. 69 overall is the highest they've got here. So that ain't going to happen. We'll go for any like that. What I would like to do is search last name. I'm going to bring my keyboard over here. The first player I'm going to look at is Fellaini. So we're going to have a look at him and see what his stats are like. Or we could always submit him as a shortlisted player. Fellaini is definitely someone I'd like to bring in the club in terms of bringing in a midfielder that can play anywhere. He can play defensive on the left, on the right. He could even play as a CF. Very good at holding up the ball. He's got a good shot on him. So let's hope I've typed his name right. Here he is, Marouane Fellaini. 8 million on 50k a week. That is more than affordable. He's got decent stats there. 82 reactions. I don't know what's up with his balance, but I don't often see him fall over. Very good mental attributes there. Good on the ball. 88 heading accuracy. Wow. 85 short pass as well. So he's a very good playmaker as well. He's only 24, so there's definitely room for some potential. There's room for his potential to grow up there. Power header is his trait, and he's got a strength. Let's definitely add him to a shortlist. To my shortlist. How do you add to shortlist? Add to shortlist. There it is. He is match fit, and he's very happy. I mean, look, you can see their top kind of stats there. You can see his strength, heading accuracy, short passing, aggression, reactions, and vision are all there. I could actually loan him, but I think I'm just going to add him to shortlist for now because there's a lot of players that I'm looking to get. I'm going to open up my my list on my computer here. I've got a list of players that I was looking to get. So another player I wanted to look at was Kabai. So we're going to take a look at him. Let's search for Kabai. And then we're going to look at Gundogan and possibly Mvilla. I think it's between those guys. Those are the four I'm looking at. I think right now Fellaini and Kabai would be my preferred options. I love Gundogan. But I've already got a player like Gundogan. Let's take a look at Johan Kabai here. He's got good reactions, just like Fellaini, but overall his physical attributes are much I'd guess more balanced than Fellaini. But don't forget, this game is not about physical attributes as much as it was in FIFA 12. On the ball, as expected, Cabaye is very good. Very good on the ball. He's good at everything. Good at slide tackling and stand tackling as well. He's 26. Is he injury prone? No, he's not. Now, this is a top quality player. Definitely someone I should be looking at, so we'll definitely add him to shortlist. The next player we'll look at is... I think we'll take a look at Villa next, so we'll just do Villa because I think it's got an apostrophe in, isn't it? And I don't want to accidentally type that one wrong. And I think I've got enough for 2 players to bring in. I think I want to bring in someone much more attacking than a midfielder and someone who can just sit in there in the midfield in any position, really, in case Arteta's not fit enough and things like that. Here's Yann Villa. I mean, you can just see his stats are very, very good. 88 stamina. You know I like having a good stamina. Good interceptions as well, which is always important. Long passing and short passing, very good. His stand tackling and slide tackling aren't as high as I would like for a defensive midfielder, but still very good. 22, long passer trait, and he's a tactician. So let's add him to shortlist as well. Like that, you can see his top stats again. He is match fit as well, which is always good. And then we're going to go for Gundogan. So I think if we put Gan, because he's got some German, accents on the top of the letters, which I can't type, I don't think. So I think that should work. And let's take a look if it does. If not, I will try and find him and then cut it out for you guys. I know this episode is going to be super long, but that's all right. I can't see him there. No, Ganzo though was another player I was looking at. He's a very slow player. I don't know why. He moves much quicker than you think in real life, but this guy on the ball is just amazing. 88 short passing. And of course, the 5-star skills. He is injury prone though, so you want to kind of avoid those. We'll just type in Gundogan. Or actually, no, we'll just use the team. So we want the Bundesliga. There it is, Bundesliga. And we want Dortmund. Let's just search for that. It's much easier than trying to type in his name. And once we've shortlisted that, I think we'll stick to just bringing in a midfielder for now. Where's Gundogan? Here he is. You can see that's why I didn't find his name. He's more expensive than I was expecting. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But look at this guy's stats. Just everything is good. Absolutely everything about this guy is good. He's got the flair trait, dribbler and acrobat as well. And he's relatively cheap as well. So we'll add him to shortlist as well. There we go. And here we go, guys. This is the one I've been most excited about. So let's reset that. And we are going to look for Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry is going to come back to Arsenal. Mark my words. Whether I do it now or another time, I don't know. But let's take a look if he's even available to join the club. We don't know yet. And I shall start making some offers after we've shortlisted him. Let's take a look at his stats, though. I'm always interested to see. 79 overall, not too bad. His stamina is only 53, but he's still relatively quick, which is good. Good attacker positioning as well. Still very nice on the ball. That is what I like to see. Good ball control, curve and dribbling. Still good shot power and volleys. I'm still interested in getting him. He's injury prone. That's fine by me. It's Thierry Henry at the end of the day. And he is match fit. And he's cheap as chips. Look at that, 30k a week. So let's add to shortlist. And now let's use this new feature they've implemented into the game. View shortlist. Let's see how quick it is. Look at that. They're all there. Right, so in terms of someone I want to bring into the club in midfield, is someone who can play everywhere. And Villa, having seen his stats already, I'm a bit like, okay, he's all right. I don't think I want to spend 12 million on him. He's a versatile midfielder, but he does prefer that central defensive position, whereas these other 3 midfielders can literally play anywhere. Cabaye seems probably like the better option for me, but then again, I have got Wilshere, who is... I know he's not like Cabaye in the sense of his play style, but in terms of height and their build, very similar. Having Fellaini in that midfield is going to be very, very good. So I think I'm going to try and like get an offer for Fellaini in, but try and maybe keep it cheaper than anything. So we're going to go for approach Everton to buy. This is something new for me. So my chief executive is saying he's probably worth between 10.4 and 12.5 if you want him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer 6 million. I know it sounds not a lot right now, but you're going to see what I'm going to do here. So I'm offering 6 million. I need someone who's worth about 4 to 5 million to add on top. So we're going to add a player. There we go. And we want someone who's worth that much who I don't want. So this is my first team. We also want to keep them. We want to find a player who's old. So we want... See, look, someone like Rosicki, he's worth 5.5. So if I add that, I've made up that 10 to 12 million. So I might actually just get lucky here. So let's submit an offer and just see what they say. There's no rush. You know, if I don't get him, I can always try again in December. So there we go. In January, sorry. Marouane Fellaini we have inquired. Now it's Thierry Henry's turn. Here we go. Let's buy him. I want to get him in the club. 3 to 3.4 million. I'm going to offer much less than that. In fact, I'm going to offer none and just give them a player. I know it sounds evil, but someone like him, I'm quite happy to swap a player. So let's see who we've got. We've got Squillaci, Shamak. I could do a straight swap with Shamak. That's how I could get him. Frimpong. I thought I'd have a few more options here. Rosicki for Thierry Henry. We've already got rid of Rosicki though, haven't we? So it'd have to be Arshavin. He's worth a bit more than that. I don't think it's worth it then. What I'll do is I'll offer the 3 million. I think that's the right thing to do in this case. Let's submit that offer. And there we go, guys. 2 players that I've inquired to buy. And let's see if that goes well or not. So let's advance and just hope I get lucky, eh? Right, we've got another transfer offer here for Per Mertesacker. Wow. I wasn't expecting anyone to buy him. Purchase from Sunderland. 5.5 million. I'm going to reject that because Mertesacker is someone I want to keep on the team. His morale is happy. So why would he want to leave the club, eh? And he's certainly a player that I will use. Chelsea interested in Benzema. Wow. Benzema's only 24 in this game, of course, so he's still young. I reckon his potential is going to be a bit higher than it was in FIFA 12. You're probably looking at the 88 kind of mark. And Manchester City accept 25 million for Mario Balotelli. Wow, from Barcelona. That's a lot of money. 25 million for Balotelli. Even I couldn't afford that. So there you go. Balotelli is off to the Spanish league, the Liga BBVA. Interesting, actually. I don't think that would happen in real life, at least not now. But anyway, transfer offer accepted. Wow, there you go. We've got the okay from the club. Now it's just to try and convince Fellaini to join. So the player demands are 60,000 per week for 3 years. I'm okay with that. You know, I knew he'd want a bit more, and I would play that in real life. I'm going to put him as a crucial or important. I'll put him as an important first team player because I don't know if I'll put him in the squad straight away. Actually, I might. I don't know. But anyway, I'm happy with that. Let's go for that. That is a steal right there. And they've accepted as well for Thierry Henry. Here we go, guys. So he wants 1 year on 45k. That's a lot. I think I'll offer him the 40. I don't think we need to add that extra 5. He might be okay. And I'll put him as do not specify. I don't want to tell him that he might not be used. Because really I've just brought him in because he's a legend, you know. And I've got a bit of money to spend. Why not spend it on someone who's a legend, you know? It's a fan favourite. We've got another transfer offer here. And this is for Miquel. A purchase for 875. So he's offered me a bit more. But he's 67 overall and he's only 19. So right there I can see this guy is going to have a great chance of, you know, becoming that kind of 80 to 85 area in terms of his overall. So I'm not going to actually release him yet. I think we'll keep him for now. I might actually send him out on loan because I won't be using him, will I? So let's reject the offer and we're actually going to send him out on loan. I think that's the best thing to do with Miquel. So let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, Interseal, 20.5 million deal for Yaya Toure. Wow. That thing's getting a little bit annoying already though. I don't know if you can even turn it off or not. So let's go to transfers, sell players and put Miquel out on loan. Miquel, where are you? Keep going down, Miquel. A lot of players in my team, isn't there, Miquel? There he is. So let's go ahead and put him on season-long loan. And there we go. I think the same with Eastman could do some good, you know. I think we'll stick with what we've got. We need a few reserves anyway. I want to go into manager's office. Let's see what this is about. So select manager objectives to view your own progress against your board's expectations. You can apply for potential managerial job openings as well. Wow, that is so cool. So I do know you can actually resign, can't you, halfway through. So let's take a look here. So manager objectives, qualify for Champions Cup. It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Youth Academy. Now this is something I want to do, so let's set this up while we're here. Let's hire a really good scout. 3.9 million for him, or 600,000 for him. I think it's worth probably spending that bit of money, you know. Let's go ahead and get a scout. He's in transit, that's good. We want to go back now. Request funds. What's this? Dear members of the board, after carefully investigating the transfer market and our current squad, I've come to the decision that the present transfer budget will not be enough. Wow, that is awesome. As a result, I hereby request that you grant me additional funds for the sum specified below. How much can you go up to? I don't want to even attempt. And then, well, you can ask for millions. That's retarded, but we're going to back out. We don't need any more funds right now. My jobs. Browse jobs. I don't know if they see you doing this. I hope not, because I'm not interested. There are currently no managerial job openings available. That's fair enough. No one's going to resign now. But that's something we can remember if I'm not enjoying something. My career, what's this about? So this is just your earnings and things like that. I've earned 28,000 already. Look at that. Easy as that. Okay, I think we're ready to advance. Let's go. Right, so my scout Lee Nicholson is now arrived and ready to scout. So let's go ahead and set him up to look for, I think we're going to go for defenders. But let's just double check what we have to do here. So scouting network, he should be available. There we go. So we want to set up a scouting network. I think we're going to go for Northern Europe and then go for England. I want someone English. It's much cheaper as well because Lee Nicholson is English as well. We'll go for a whole season, I think, or we'll go for 9 months then. Type, we want... Do I want someone up front? Because I've got a lot of defenders and not so many strikers. I might actually just go for a striker. So we'll go for an attacker. Like that. Are you sure? Yes. There we go. So he's away for 9 months in England, looking for attacking players. So I guess that could even be midfielders. So maybe that's the good thing to do there. Although in midfield, I think I'm okay now. Let's advance again. And here we go, guys. This is what we wanted to see. And it looks like we've had both players accept. So let's just run through it really quick. So Team Arsenal, obviously. The transfer type was a purchase one. Offered transfer sum 6 million plus Thomas Rosicki. And the offered wage was 60,000. And he is very happy, apparently. This is a deal we can complete, affordable, and the player is keen. That is always good to see. Let's go ahead and accept the offer and confirm. We've still got 8.9 million left and 127,000 on wages as well. And here's Thierry Henry. We're going to accept him straight away. 40,000 a week he actually accepted. I told you we wouldn't need the extra 5k. And to be honest, in real life, I think Thierry Henry would even play for free, you know. I think he's that kind of player. He's got enough money to live in a nice house. I'm sure he'd play for Arsenal for free. But anyway, 3 million for Henry and we get to keep him now. Obviously, he's getting old, but it's just to make the series a bit more interesting, so we can just confirm that now. Some people will say that was a waste of money, but I honestly don't mind. I really wanted to get Thierry Henry. And there we go, new players arriving. Let's go ahead and put them in the team. Excuse me. Right, so squad. I think Diaby obviously is a good player, but I think I'm going to try the squad as it is now. What I'll do is I'll put Fellaini on the bench for now. I know he wouldn't be too happy about that. In terms of who I want to take off, I don't know. I think it might have to be Arteta, you know. I'll put him on the reserves for now. Ramsey is someone I want to use, you know. He's got great potential, probably. Man, the menus are very laggy. Like, when I'm pressing down, it takes a few seconds to respond. Thierry Henry, let's put him up on the... Oh, I don't know. It's difficult. I just don't have enough substitutes. This is the frustrating thing. I'm not a big fan of Giroud. I'm not. But I'm going to keep him on the team for now. I really didn't need to buy Henry, but I probably won't use him yet. So let's put him up the top here. We'll put... right, where is he? We want Mikel Arteta up there as well, just in case we need him. And then we'll have a defender up there as well. My 3 main reserves that I can always use. Giroud is actually very good in FIFA. I will say that. Oh my god, it's so laggy. There we go. Let's swap those 2 around because my OCD is bad. So there we've got 3 reserves. Like I love Arteta, especially in the demo, but my midfield isn't quick as it is, and I'd rather have Fellaini as my kind of substitute midfielder because I'm sure he's going to be an absolute beast. But I think we're ready to play the friendlies now. I think I'm done with my transfers and my players, kind of sorting them out for the season now. I think we're ready to go, really. It's just Manchester City confirmed Gertzy talks. Wow. Or Gotzi, Gertzy, whatever you want to call. They're going to be spending their monies. This just in. Wilshere starting spot in contention. So what they're saying here is speculation surrounding the future of Jack Wilshere has begun to run rampant after the purchase of Marouane Fellaini. So I'm worried that when you're buying players now, the other players get worried. The team or the game, sorry, knows that you're looking to bring in other players to replace players. But Wilshere is actually he's not in contention at all. He's going to be a first team player. So I guess the only way I can do, well, to make that seem like bullshit is just to play Wilshere a lot. But anyway, as you can see, we've got a friendly coming up. I don't know who that team is. I don't recognise the badge. So I'm sure whoever it is will be a tough opening game. But it'll give me a chance to see where I'm at in terms of which players I want to use and what difficulty and all that kind of stuff. We've got another transfer offer here for Squilici. I don't know how to even pronounce his name, but I'm just going to accept that offer. 2.1 million. I was never going to use him. 2.1 million for him. Now I got Henri for 900,000. Think of it that way, guys. Yeah, that was a bargain, wasn't it? So let's advance to the friendly now. Another transfer offer here. This one for Miquel. I think this is going to be a loan. Yep, this is a season loan to Portsmouth. Let's go ahead and accept that offer. Good luck, Miquel. This isn't what you think. I just want you to get more potential and then you can come back and I'll start using you in the squad in a couple of seasons. And there we go. Look, Wilshere is headlining again. Wilshere starting spot in contention. He's not. He's fine. But the thing is, if Wilshere did want to leave, I wouldn't be heartbroken. Obviously in-game. In real life, I would. But we've sold a player. There we go. Squad actually is gone. But even if Wilshere wanted to go, it would be a nice amount of money, I'm sure, that I'd get for him. But anyway, Arsenal's new manager aims to hit ground running. Cagliari is who I'm playing today. Hey boss, I was hoping you might be rotating the squad and would give me a chance to play. Sure, man. Let's get him on the team. Actually, I don't want to affect the actual whole squad for the season, so we'll do it before the match starts. So let's go back again. Next match, play match. Let's put Manoni in goal. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling generous, you know. I'm playing in my first ever match, so we're going to go in the red kit. We'll go against their white. Well, that doesn't really work. We'll go against their blue and red one. Oh my god, it's going to be my first match in a different stadium from the Etihad. That is always nice. Lock to play, I don't want to use that. So game settings wise, 4 minutes, world class. The ball, we want to use the default one obviously. Time of day, we want it to be clear. Actually we want it to be 3 o'clock. It's nice and sunny then. Camera, I always have it on telly. We want it on custom. Camera height we want 12 and camera zoom we want 0. Like that looks good. Visual wise, all the same. Audio, we need to turn it all down, don't we? What I'll do is I'll leave it like this for these episodes because I have to adjust the audio anyway, and then I'll fix that myself. All the sliders will be on default. I'm not going to adjust any of those. I don't like the idea of using them anyway. Let's quickly put Manoni in goal then. Like Chesney we'll put on the bench. That's fine by me. Where's Manoni? There he is. Put him in goal. There we go. He's not the best keeper, I'm not going to lie, but he's asked me politely. So there we go. I'm really happy with my team, by the way. It looks absolutely awesome. But here we go, guys. Friendly at the Emirates Stadium. The referee is Alexei Borochakovsky. Awesome. Right, here we go, guys. My first ever match on the full FIFA 13 game. Obviously, it's the early release, but I've got everything on it. So this is just like having the game, but I've got it early. I'm excited right now. I'm so excited. Let's take a look at the teams here. I want to look at their team, see what kind of formation they're using. And look at that team, man. That is so strong. It really is a strong team. The formation itself is strong as well. Look at that. Podolski in that middle. Oh, he's going to be so good. Let's take a look at their squad then. So, obviously, I won't know much about this team. Their players, I don't think I know any of them. But I just want to see their formation to see where they're going to be weak. They're playing in a 4-3-2-1. Okay, so out on the wings, as you can see, there's going to be space to break through midfield. So let's go ahead and try that. Emirates Stadium for the win. Beautiful stadium. Let's see how the game goes. That was a good tackle from Wilshere there. My first bit of possession. Here we go. Walcott's got new boots on, guys. Cazorla. He's got the pass into Wilshere. Here we go. Let's make some runs, lads. Over to Walcott. Good shot. Unlucky Diaby. Oh my god. I didn't mean to hold L1. I was switching player, so I did a lob shot. That is an absolute fail on my part. But so far so good. That was a bright opening. Another attack here. Go up the wing for Gervinho. Cut inside here. Oh, that was a poor first touch. My bad. I was sprinting at the same time. It feels so much more different from the demo. It really does. Which is a good thing. I think the demo was good, but there was a few things I needed to touch up on. And there's me. Look. There's me on the left. Right. Let's get attacking. Stop being a knob. Matt. It's Diaby. Good running from Cazorla there. Oh, I tried to dummy him, but it didn't quite work out for me there. Right, let's see how good Cazorla is on the demo. Let's get a nice pass up to Gervinho. Look at the accuracy on that. Holy shit. Unlucky not to control that well, but that was a beautiful pass from Cazorla. Or Cazorla, as some people call him. Very frustrating, that. But here we go. First bit of defending that I've probably got to do properly. Oh, no. Oh, that was a good block from Sanya. Nice defending there. I think Manoni had that covered, though. Let's defend the corner here. Koscielny is my man that I've selected. It's gone back. Ooh. Let's try and nick that ball in midfield here. What I've noticed as well is the AI have more shots, by the way. Oh, look at that defending from Vermaelen there. Unlucky with the pass from Cazorla, but we're going to win. Oh, that's a bad tackle. I think I'm going to get myself a yellow card there. I am indeed unlucky there. It's all part of getting used to the new gameplay, you know. It always does take time, but I'm sure I'll get there in the end. That is not a very good free kick. Manoni deals with that very comfortably. Right, let's try and get Walcott up this wing. Here we go. Control it. Oh, it's gone out of play. That was very poor play from Arsenal there. Or me, I should say. But so far, so good. I'm liking the new gameplay, the way it feels. It's absolutely spot on. Let's see if we can make a break with Podolski here. Wilshire's made his run. Over top for Gervinho. Oh, that's good. Good goal. There we go. Gervinho with the opening goal for my career mode. Oh, that's a relief. It's good to get one so early, you know, first game. I know this team really aren't very good, so when I'm playing in the Premier League against teams like Man City or Man United, teams like that who have really great defenders, I will not get so easily treated, I guess, in defence. So we will have to make sure I'm practicing. Look at that poor pass. This is on world class, remember, guys. Let's cut inside here. This is why I've got Gervinho in the squad. He can run fast if you need him to. Good play from Cazorla there. Have a shot with Walcott. Whoa! Not a bad shot at all there. See, one thing I'm noticing already is that everyone has much more space. It feels like the players are purposely moving into space more, just to, you know, get that bit of extra room for a shot or something like that. That's going to be a free kick. There we go. And you know who's taking this shit. It has to be Podolski. We are going to take Podolski right now. Look at that. Call for the third player like that, just to have a bit of fun. We're going to curl this around the wall, hopefully. Perfect on the bar. Man, so close to scoring my first free kick in my first game. That would have been so cool. Here's Cazorla. Let's get this out to Gervinho. What a pass. Holy shit, Cazorla's going to be good. Get a cross in. Oh, Walcott. Oh, man, he's kept that away from me there. Cazorla with the cross. Go on. Gervinho. Oh my God, it's going out for a throw-in. Heskey would have been proud. Oh, that's a good win from Wilshere in the middle there. Good bit of control. Unlucky there. I mean, I've got to say, the other team, just poor. Very, very poor team. But what can I say? Here's Wilshere going through and goal. Left foot. Ooh, just gone wide. There we go. That's half-time, guys. That was a good opening half. We're 1-0 up. It's good to see certain players that are playing well. Cazorla's got a face, by the way, which is really good. And there you could see, that was right at the start there. And Diaby did his fail. Everton 1-0 down to Bayern. Inter Milan are drawing with Sunderland. And Wigan are beating Dusseldorf 3-0. Looks cool. Let's get the second half underway. And we'll bring on Fellaini, I think, soon. Let's see what Gibbs can do. Let's get past this defender. Look how easy it is. Oh my God, no, it's not. He was pulling my shirt. That's why. Let's get a good crossing with Wilshere here. Oh my God, that's good. Holy shit, that was a good free kick. Let's get that back out. Here we go to Gervinho. Anyone in space? Let's get that out to Wilshere. Oh no, it was too short there. Let's go. Oh no, defence. Defence, where you going? Let's go. Oh no, Paul Manoni out. There we go, we got that covered. Let's go ahead and make some substitutions. It's always good to try out your players. I've got 3 subs I can use. We'll bring Cazorla off because he's got a yellow card. I don't want to risk him getting sent off. Put on Fellaini. We will put on Oxlade for Walcott. I'm not sure if I like Walcott, you know. I don't know yet. We'll see how I get on during the season. We'll put Mertesacker on for Koscielny as well because that's another position I was doubting. Let's throw this out to Gibbs. Notice how that throw really wasn't perfect like it always is in FIFA 12. Right, here's Gervinho. Let's get him up the wing. This is why I love Gervinho in this game. Out to Wilshere. Going to cut back here into Podolski. Up to Gervinho again. Podolski's making his run. Go on, son. Oh, that was unlucky. But we're going to get our subs on now. We're going to see some new cutscenes. No, we're not, apparently. We're going to see Koscielny, who hasn't got a face. He knows he's coming off. I'm sure he'd be upset about it. Koscielny, same thing. They've made some substitutes as well. And there's Mertesacker, the boost. Let's throw this to Wilshere. It's a good throw. Let's give this to Fellaini. Let's see what he's like. Here we go. Fellaini with the shot. Oh, he's pulled a save. Fellaini with his second touch of the game, making the keeper have to save it. Here's Fellaini again. Taking the corner. He should be in the box, but oh well. Mertesacker, no. So close to scoring my second goal. Mertesacker. Look at that. He's a monster. Oh, that was a mistimed tackle there. But you guys will see what I mean. Throughout this series, you'll see why I like Mertesacker in this game. But let's get Oxlade running up that wing now. Over the top. Well, look at that pass from Podolski. Oh, that was poor control, though. I was sprinting. You know, that's something you're going to get used to as you play the game. Go on, Oxlade. There you go. He's won it back for us. Good lad. Into Fellaini. Into Diaby. Out to the wing. Right, come on. Let's get this team rolling forward. Holding up the defender. God, he just managed to push me off balance there. Very, very good defending from the other team. Oh no, Mertesacker, this is where he is weak. He's not a very fast player, obviously, but his tackling is just outstanding. If you can get him in the right position to make a tackle, he will. And there we go. Comfortably defended there. Might have looked a little bit rough, but that's part of getting used to it, I guess. Let's cut inside here. A nice fake shot. Gervinho's on the run. Oh, look at that pass. No, control it, Gervinho. Why did you stop? Oh, well. What the fuck are those defenders doing? Jesus Christ. It's not a training freaking method. Alright, come on. Let's get Wilshere back here to make a tackle. Oh, he's pulled it inside. There we go, we'll take that. And that's gone out for another throw-in. That was weird. I didn't like what the computer did there. I hope that's not going to be something they do a lot. And that was a poor pass, but oh, I couldn't quite recover either. Let's try and get this back. There we go. Vermaelen in the perfect position to win that back. And let's play it up nice and slow like that. Fellaini's making his run. But Podolski is going to run past this defence like they're not even there. Knock it into... Oh! Oh, that was a nice challenge. Bit clumsy, but he got the ball. And I'll take that as well. It's Fellaini. He's such a good player. In real life too, obviously. Not the best touch from Wilshere, but he's got it back. Diaby with the through pass, and it's not quite right for him, though. There you go, Fellaini winning it back instantly with his height. Over top for Wilshere. Go, 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 go. Look at that defender shielding it like a boss. That is world class for you. It just makes it so much harder. Right, for the last few minutes, we're going to switch out Podolski, and what we'll do is Podolski we're going to put out on the right and switch with Gervinho. Oxlade we're going to put in midfield for Fellaini, because Oxlade can actually play as a central midfielder. I don't know if he's got it on here. Yep, a cam position. And Fellaini as the CF, and we'll see what he's like there. It means I can chuck that ball up from defence and head it down, kind of like Crouch for Stoke. And I tell you what, the computer's definitely got harder in this second half. I think it's like that momentum that's always in FIFA games. What is Fellaini doing back here? I don't know, but that is some nice defending there. And that's a goal kick. Let's see if my plan works. Let's smash this up the field. Up to Fellaini. He should be able to head this on. Okay, not quite on, but it was alright. We're into the 90th minute now, so I think we're going to win this. Oh god, he's fooled me. Go Mertesacker. Oh no, please don't score. Ooh, good save. Wilshere gets it out. There we go. So my first game, guys, not too bad. I could have done better, but it definitely feels different to the demo. So it's about getting used to it. But that's a 1-0 opening to the season. And more importantly, a winning start to my series. Wilshere getting man of the match like a boss. And you know what? I'm happy about that. It's a good start. I can see what players are doing what. And you know what? It's a good start to the series. So guys, I want to say thank you for watching so far. These have been the first few episodes of my career mode with Arsenal. What I'm going to do is I will play the friendlies, and in the next episode you will see the results, and then we kick off the season, the Premier League season, as well as the Champions Cup. So I hope you stick with me throughout this series. I hope you guys can support the videos by giving them likes, favourites, whatever you want to do, and sharing it to your friends as well if you think they'd enjoy it. So thank you for watching, guys.